So the Battle of Arachis just dropped today. I haven't played the event yet. I probably should start playing the event, but you go to the preview and you look at the vehicle. Now, the Moderna armor, very cool. I can't zoom in because I have minimal client loaded, and that's all I can support. So got the nice turret, got Dynas ERA, which go to X-ray. It gets 100 kinetic protection and 550 chemical, so you're pretty much immune to chemical with how your front plate's designed and how your turret's designed. Shut that off and you look, you do have a couple of weak spots, like right here, obviously the driver's port, like right there. Turret's pretty weak. If they shoot the ammo in the back, if they shoot a head-on shot, it will hit the ammo. But it's a good 10-0. Go to modifications. You get 3BM22, just like the 272B. Then you get the Tapna round, which has very nice pen. 30 mil, doesn't get APDS, of course. That'd make it very powerful, but it's still pretty good. Going to a test drive. I do recommend that you run the HE and only bring 3 heat, because the HE has more killing potential if you know where to aim, and it also has better ballistics because the heat loses ballistics over speed. Now it does have Gen 2 gunner thermal and a laser rangefinder. Which is very nice. Right, next up is the Kefir C2, which it's just a Kefir C7 with less loadout options, so I don't know why it's 11-0. But it looks very good. Secondary weapons, you get all these bombs. No crazy like guided bombs or anything. It gets nice, the AIM-9Gs. You start out with, I think you start out with AIM-9Ds. And then you get the AIM-9Gs, if I'm not mistaken. Interesting. Let's check the stats. IR, mass, 88, 88, IR, rear aspect, 18, 80, time, 60. Excuse me. Maximum speed, Mach 2.5. So you're going to want to run the Ds, actually, because they have more explosive mass. So, the Gs may look enticing, but the Ds do more damage because they have more explosive mass. Let's go a quick test flight. Obviously, it gets the def of 30 mils, but then it gets the gun pods and stuff like that. So we can select the Ds, and we can hit it in a test flight, which is a good representation of it. As you can see, the engine's still powerful, but it's sort of like the premium Draken and the tech tree Draken. This is kind of what it is. But it's nice that you get the better missile first, and it has obviously an amazing flight, you know. Can't wait to see people doing Cobras in it. Now, I do believe the G has a bigger sort of, oh, I turned on my countermeasures, has a bigger sort of circle, right? So, he's way out there. Alt B, we do have a guns ballistics computer, so you can, you know, spray down the target, and it has very good AOA. No flaps, but the AOA is all you really need. And then so, come back around. I want to kill one target, take out one aircraft if it's in range, and then we'll go to the Alecto. And I'm shit at aiming the depths. Oh, hey, there he is. Perfect. kill aircraft more effectively. You're less likely to get, you know, hit. Non-moving target. Alright. Let's check out the Alecto. So now I know the Alecto has a 110mm penning heat and has a 95mm gun. I think it's decently fast, so I'm not going to preview the ship because nobody cares about ships, and if you do, too bad. The HE isn't very good. I don't know why it's so bad, but we'll bring like 7, and we'll just bring the rest, just to get a good look at how it is. It's 1-7. So what I'll be doing is just playing Germany to combat these. I'll just be playing Germany 1-7 with the Puma. So if we look, it's got pretty good ballistics. For a 95mm gun, this is a pretty terrible reload, and oh wow. How big are the shells? They're not that big. And the reload's terrible. And the mobility isn't that good either. Huh, this thing's kind of bad. Yeah. Huh. I'm not too sure how to feel about it. It's like, it's gonna be good, but it's got a low profile. It's also not gonna be good. Yeah, okay. Well, that's it. I'm really just going to be shooting for the Kefir and the Moderna. I actually don't think I'll mess with the Alecto because it's going to be super cheap on the marketplace. So if you don't want to say grind for it, because this costs 2 points and this costs 2 points. There's 3 victory points. You need 6, and this costs 0. What? Huh. Is my map broken? I don't think that's how it's supposed to look. Yikes. Anyway, yeah, so this is apparently free. I don't know. But these cost 3. These cost 3. So I'd go for the Moderna and the Kefir. And if you can't get the Alecto, just don't bother with it because it'll be really cheap on the marketplace.